Hi guys, Mandy from Olive's Tree. Welcome back to my channel, and if this is the first time you're stopping by, welcome to you, and I hope that you'll like some of the things that we do here. I am just about to make a little, I don't know what you call them, page saver in a book for a very special friend who's a pen pal. And I thought I'd bring you along and see what I'm going to do. I will warn you at the start though, spoiler alert, it's a make it up as you go job, not a pattern. So let's see how we go. I'll show you what I've got down here. Okay, so what I thought I would do, I'm just going to get you to exactly the right spot so you can see. I've got this beautiful little hand cross-stitch doily. It's really very sweet. It's only about 6 inches. That's a 4-inch ruler, so you know, about 6 inches in diameter. And I thought that'd be so sweet to take a corner out, and I think I will just put a calico piece. I'm going to use a bit of this felt to make it a little bit firmer, and some steamer seam. And what I thought I would do is, where's my little piece of card I had? So in my mind this morning, in my crazy idea world, this is what I thought I would do. So I thought I would, which is right, this is the right side. No, that's the wrong side. Oh, okay, so they've done, oh, I see, it's cut work. Take no notice of me. I thought it was the threads on the back. Don't worry, don't worry. I need new glasses. What I thought I would do is I'll pop this under here so that you can see, and I'll wrap it. I thought I would make one of these little sections, my that you know that would come over the corner of the page in your book, and I would, you know, center that. I thought that'd be really sweet. What do you think? I think it looks, you know, pretty cool, pretty good, a bit sweet. So my idea is, if I cut that, I'll cut it a bit bigger and I'll have to lose these 2 flowers, but I'll still have all of that to work with, you know, at a later date. So I'm just need a sip of my cup of tea. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. First thing I want to do though is I want to mark up where I'm going to cut. Now there is a little stain on that bit there, so I'm going to come around. Oh no, well I won't see that because that's outside of my area. I'm just going to go back with you a little bit further so I can move a little bit without getting you out of shot. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to cut it, you know, that big to start with, because that way I've got a nice bit of seam allowance to turn in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this over the top and just line it up a little bit, just so I can sort of see. I'm a bit of a visual person sometimes. Sometimes I get great ideas and I, you know, just get to it and whip them up and they look fantastic, and other times it doesn't work. All right. Do you think that that would be, okay, whoops, hang on, I've made it too big. I did tell you we weren't keeping those little pieces in. So let's just, okay. That's sweet, isn't it? And on the back, instead of doing an arch, I'm going to go straight across. I think that'll work best. Alrighty, okay. So I need to draw on here, don't I? And add a little tiny seam allowance to cut this out. I think I might make one of these for my mum as well. I'm going down to see her next week, and hopefully I will be well enough after treatment, and yeah, as I said, going down to see her. And I haven't seen her, well, you know what I'm saying, I haven't seen her, but that's not true. She was up for my daughter's wedding at the end of September, and that was just so lovely to have little Ma here for that. And we love Olive. We all love Olive so very much. So it'll be really nice to go back down. Now, all of a sudden, it doesn't look like I can center that properly. What if I go this way? Does that look better? I'm trying to get these two in some sort of what would you call it, some sort, but you know, see how this is square? It's sort of getting a bit, yeah, okay, let's try that. Let's, if I just go up to there, up another 1/2 inch. Okay, I think I just mark it there and cut it because that way I can trim it down. Might just bring the half down to the end of the crocheted lace to the peak. And are they sort of at the same point? Yeah, okay, I think that's pretty close. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh gosh, I thought I brought a pen with me. I could have sworn I had a pen. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Crisis averted. So, whoops, halfway on the peak. I think we need to go this way a little bit. This one's out a little bit more on that side. And the lady who made this beautiful piece of needlework, she might not have, you know, wanted them to be lined up for me to come along later and chop it up. So, you know, we can't do anything about that. All right, let's just go there and there. Okay, we'll have a look. Let's do something light. And no, this isn't a friction pen. Yes, that would be a great idea, but guess what? I don't know where I've put it. I put it away so that the grandkids wouldn't be just drawing with it, and I can't remember where I put it. So, story of my life. We'll find it again at another date. Now you can see here in this triangle, even though I've lined it up as best I can, it just doesn't seem right, does it? Let me just fold this in half. Yeah, okay, no, it's not. All right, so whereabouts is the other? Okay, it's back a bit, so let's just go back. Okay, so we have those 2 points lined up now. And if I just sort of go from there to there, that might be a little bit more accurate. Okay. All right, well, we're going to make that work. So, you know, that's what we're doing. We're going to make that work. That's fine. All right, now, do I iron it on there first? No, I'm going to have to cut it first, I know, because I don't want to get, I don't want to waste all the steam and seam. It's quite expensive. So I'm going to cut. Give it a little snip off. Sometimes it's really fun to have a project that you're just making up as you go along. You've heard me say before, I love my projects to, and you know, to progress organically with whatever I sort of feel in my mind that day. I just think it's, you know, it's great because it's so much of yourself, your own ideas, and yeah, I love it. I really do. All right, so okay. I don't want that to come all the way out. How are we going to work this out? Okay, I'm going to mark it. I don't have a set of protractors. Is that what they are? Protractors? You know, where you put your pen in one end and open it up and you turn it to make a circle. I did have a set when the kids were at school, but I don't have a set now. So what I can do though is I can just sort of get this around here and just use that as a excuse me. A little bit of a blind template. Can you see that line through the back? Yeah, that's pretty good. Happy with that. Okay, I'm not going to break the rule. I was going to use my best sewing scissors to cut paper, and I thought if I do that, oh, excuse me, let's have a drink. If I do that, the kids will tease me forever because they always say, if you cut paper with Mum's sewing scissors, she will call the police. And you know what? Gosh, over the years, when they've cut cardboard or paper with them, I felt like calling the police. They're not cheap, and if you look after them, you know, you can have them sharpened and they last forever. But yeah, so I best look after them too, hey. Take the back off. Oh, I'm coughing. Just going to line that up. And I don't care that I'm going to be sewing through the edge. It's only going to be the sticky part, not the paper, so that's going to be fine. And I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Don't panic, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut my calico with this shape, put it on there and iron it once, not twice. I'm not going to do the old iron, remove the paper iron. It's going to be really easy to line up because it's such a small area. Where is there a nice edge? I don't want to have to iron this just quietly. I'm feeling a little bit lazy today. Yeah, I'm at that point after treatment where lots of rashes, I'm tired, all sorts of stuff going on. Nothing to complain about though, not a single thing. Just, yeah, the will to do things the long way sometimes is just not there. You're looking for shortcuts, and that's all right, isn't it? Whatever it takes to get it done. That's what I think. Just because someone said there's 100 steps to the project doesn't mean you have to do it with 100 steps. You might be able to do it with 50 and do just as good a job. All right, so I'm going to cut that out. Now this is going to be interesting to see if this works out, because when I'm having treatment, my measuring and cutting skills, no matter how many times I measure, I tend to cut things wrong. So, you know, I will be so pleased if this works out. First go. I mean, I'm happy to pull it apart and start again. That's fine. Never been afraid to unpick some sewing. Okay. All right. So, oh, what did I do with the piece I just cut? Did it fall down? Yeah. Just grab that. It's down here. All right. A little bit off this edge, I think. It's a bit frayed. Okay. All right. Let's see how we go. Okay. That's going to be a little bit too far over, isn't it? That's okay. I'm sure I can reposition, and I can, which is wonderful. Okie doke. Let's see how we go. Ah, okay. Alrighty, now there's a little tiny gap there, but that's not going to matter, is it? Because that's going to be, you know, the inside part. If this was your book page, it's going to go like that over your page that way, and that's on the inside, so I'm not worried about that at all. So I'm going to cut 2 triangles. This isn't washed fabric either, as you can tell. It's very, you know, stiff, and it's just a leftover. And yeah, so it's not one that's been washed, and it doesn't need to be washed. I mean, this has obviously been laundered a lot of times. It's very soft, lovely piece of linen-y sort of stuff. Alrighty, so we've got our piece cut out of our doily, a backing for that, our steam and sew, and then I've cut out a square, and I'm folding that in half to put on the back. So I'm just going to add the steam and seam on the right side. I'll just peel the back off. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't cover the entire fabric, because it just does not matter, as long as it gives us some adhesion. I'm not going to iron it and then take the top off. I'm going to do it in one go. There's no need on such a small piece. Okay, now your piece of calico, I'll line that up over the steam and sew to protect the iron if I can, and give that a quick iron. So that's now all stuck together, and the only thing left to do is to go right sides together. I could go down here and do a row of stitching. Maybe I will, but I'm going to start in a little bit. I don't want to wrestle with it. I don't have a leader here to stop it from getting caught in the feed dogs, but we'll just we'll give it a go. It'll be fine. Yeah, it's fine. I just think it'll help it sit a bit better if it's got an edge, a sewn edge. All right, so we'll just snip that off like so. So we've got that. Now right sides together. Well, there's no right or wrong side of this piece, so we'll just go that way anyway. Line up the corner. Line up the edges, and we'll sew around. And I'll start in a little bit again, and I'll do a couple of back stitches. Get to the corner, turn, and the same thing. A couple of back stitches. Snip. Whoops, hold on. Now I'm going to snip this edge so that I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing. I'm just going to snip that off. Got my good scissors all out in the other room. I only use these for cotton, so I'm hoping that they'll still be okay for cotton. They are very sharp. I'm going to snip that piece and that piece, and that's just so when I turn, oh, sorry, I'm going to snip the corner also, so it'll snip there. So I'm going to turn this in the right way, and it's finished. That's it. I don't know why I wasn't making these sooner. I feel, you know, can't understand why, to be honest. Okay, I'm just going to use the lid of the pen and see if I can push it through. I need one of those turning thingamajigs, bobs, jaspers, whatever you call them, that are great for turning, helping turn things in the right way and getting your corners out. What do you call those? Thingamajigs? No? Thingamabobs. I've heard them called something similar over the years, but I don't know. All right, so I'm happy with that point. I'm just going to give it a quick press so it'll stay flat. I didn't line that up very well when I pressed it, by the way, but you know what? Won't matter. I'll just reset it. Do it again. Okay, let's try that again. Unplug the iron this time. I left it on the other day overnight. God, when I realised I was distressed. Alrighty, so there we have it. One very cute little page minder or bookmark, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't think I'm going to put any embroidery or letters on there. I thought I might have written something on the bottom. I don't know, but if I do, I'll add it in. But there, hey, how's that? I mean, for Nan or Auntie or Mum or a friend who loves books, loves reading, perfect little gift. You can pick up a doily like this at a secondhand or retro shop or an op shop for, $1, maybe $2, depending on the size. And yeah, you can I'm sure there are plenty of tutorials and patterns for these available on probably Pinterest or online somewhere on, craft sites, but you just don't need one. You just need to be able to make a triangle, basically, and then use your natural free edge of your doily. So, yeah. Alrighty. So, I hope, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope that you'll, make a couple yourself. They're really fun. They're really quick and easy to do. They're very cheap to make. But, for someone that reads a little handmade, you could write a little message on the back. And I think I might do that. I think I might write something for my friend Pamela on the back of one and send it to her. I've got a little pigment pen that looks beautiful on fabric, and I might just, write a little thing on the back there, which would be quite sweet. So, yeah, if you're looking for a little stocking filler or something for the people you work with, you want to give them something and you don't want to spend money, but you want it to be, something nice, and you know they read, give this a go. If you like this recipe, if you like this little video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. It's free to you, but it helps me out so much, and I would really appreciate that. And yeah, share it around with your friends. Let them know about things that are happening on here. Hit the notifications bell so that when I upload content, you'll be notified. You'll never miss out on any, new great content. And yeah, so I hope the world's treating you kindly. Take care, and bye for now. See you in the next one.